Hello, everyone. Sue Onuschuk here, continuing the workbook lessons of A Course in Miracles. And today we're on lesson 225. And today's lesson is God is my Father, and his Son loves him. And the prayer to begin this lesson is, Father, I must return your love for me, for giving and receiving are the same. And you have given all your love to me. I must return it, for I wanted mine in full awareness, blazing in my mind and keeping it within its kindly light. Inviolate, behold, beloved, with fear behind and only peace ahead. How still the way your loving Son is led along to you. And it adds here in the lesson, brother, we find that stillness now, Jesus is saying, the way is open. Now we follow it in peace together. You have reached your hand to me, Jesus says, and I will never leave you. We are alone, we are one, and it is but this oneness that we seek as we accomplish these few final steps, which end a journey that was not begun. So, as I was reflecting today on this lesson, and this is what I received from other teachers as well to take in, and it is about letting go. It's about letting go of our fear of God that will bring us to truly experience God's love. So, there's a lot in this world that advocates or brings us that the world brings us that keeps our fear of God in us. There's a lot. If pain, death, suffering, and sickness are real, well, then we believe there isn't a God, or that God isn't, or we believe possibly that God is cruel. So how do we overcome this? And we're learning through the Course. It is through our brother that we restore our love for God. And it is through the oneness. We abandon ourselves in our brother through fear. And our belief in bodies separates us from knowing that we are all one in God. And that God loves us completely. Now, the lesson is God is my Father and his Son loves him. I want to read paragraph 2 again in this lesson. Again, it said, brother, we find that stillness now. The way is open. Now we follow it in peace together. You have reached your hand to me, and I will never leave you. We are one. And it is but this oneness that we seek as we accomplish these final steps, which end a journey that was not begun. So I want to add for ourselves here some further reflection, again, back to the year of forgiveness and the channeled message through Tina Louise Spalding, the channeled message from Jesus. And here's what Jesus has to say about this lesson. God is my Father, and his children love him. And Jesus says, we are blessed beings indeed. Or you are blessed beings indeed. I am the one you know as Jesus. And we are very pleased that you are with us today doing this lesson, Jesus says. It is your love of your Creator that connects you to the all that is. When you love the world, you love your car, love your bodies, love your food, you are disconnecting from all that is. Not because any of these things are innately bad, but when you worship these things, you demean yourself. It's as if you're saying, it is as if you're saying, I am a tiny individual body and these things keep me happy. And Jesus goes on to say, as you know, as good a course, as you know, as good A Course in Miracles students, whatever you believe in is true for you. The love you are now speaking about, loving the Father, loving God, loving all that is the vertical route. The ego takes you on the horizontal route, onto the battleground. And these lessons take you on the vertical route directly to source. And in that direction, there are no interferences except your mind, my mind and your mind. This is why we train the mind. And I want to interject here, this is what the Course in Miracles is all about. It's about mind training. In the horizontal, there are no interferences except your belief in separation. And your belief in separation makes you go to the horizontal. It is your belief in bodies that make you go to these materialistic things to satisfy your ego's needs. You are seeking the deeper, though. You are seeking the higher. You are seeking the eternal. And in that seeking, you find. In the ego's world, in the battleground, you never find anything. It is a temporary satisfaction of physical pleasure, perhaps. But once that interaction is over, you feel separated again. You feel alone again. And you feel hungry again. Jesus said this connection to source keeps you deeply and profoundly satisfied because you connect with what you are, a divine aspect of God mind who has chosen to come into separation for a short time. But this is the journey home. This journey to oneness is the hunger that is really going to be satisfied. The true hunger for your home and for love. I am the one, Jesus says, I'm the one you know as Jesus, and I will speak to you again. So again, lesson 225 is, God is my Father, and his Son loves me. Go forward and really experience that heartfelt love of God today. All right. So that is our lesson. As always, please go below and like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I look forward to being with you in the next video for lesson 226. All right. Have a love-filled day. And from my heart to yours, I extend much love to you. Bye for now.